Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Well, it's Independence Week as Nigeria celebrates its 63rd independence anniversary. From all of us at Inside the Niger Delta, we'd like to wish all Nigerians a happy 63rd independence anniversary. Despite having made enormous contributions to Nigeria's economic survival for several decades, Niger Deltans have lamented that their region is yet to get the attention it deserves from the federal government as Nigeria celebrates her 63rd independence anniversary. Consequently, they are calling on the government of President Bola Tinubu to dismantle all existing barriers to sustainable development in Nigeria's oil-rich region.
On the eve of Nigeria's independence in 1960, leaders of thought in the Niger Delta had expressed fears about the fate of their region in the post-colonial period. This prompted the British colonial administration to set up the Sir Henry Willings Commission to look into the fears expressed by concerned Niger Deltans. Finding merit in the anxiety expressed by leaders in the region, the Willings Commission had described the Niger Delta as a region in need of special attention and accelerated development. This led to the creation of the Niger Delta Development Board, NDDB, in 1959 and other interventionist agencies that came after. According to Dr. Austin Izabo, Asaba-based businessman, the Niger Delta was seriously shortchanged by successive military administrations until the government of President Olusegun Obasanjo created the Niger Delta Development Commission in the year 2000 to make a difference in the lives of Nigeria's oil-producing communities.
It has been a history of restiveness, infrastructural decay prior to that time, and since then the agency came on board. They have done so much in terms of human capacity development with scholarships to our sons and daughters. They have engaged various communities in affecting infrastructural development.
However, Dr. Emmanuel Akpanobong, secretary of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum in Akwa Ibom State, accuses federal authorities of interfering in the affairs of the NDDC, Ministry of Niger Delta of Development, and the Presidential Amnesty Program created in 2010 to douse tension in the region. Dr. Akpanobong wants the government of President Bola Tinubu to change what he considers an ugly narrative in the Niger Delta.
The players from the federal arrangement are part of the consumers of this money, so that only very little get down to the implementers, to the contractors, and that makes what we are seeing still very little. We are just praying with the new administration, people will be more upright. People will be more sensitive to the plight of the Niger Delta people.
While some commentators on national issues argue that the Niger Delta has had its fair share of federal allocations, Uyo-based lawyer Barrister Clifford Thomas and president of Ishakiri Freedom Congress, Comrade Matthew Igiogio, contends that the attention the region has received so far is not commensurate with what it has lost over the years.
The poverty is still very pervasive, very high. The oil pollution is even more now, particularly with the destruction, wanton, reckless, irresponsible destruction of those who are involved in what they call illegal refining.
I haven't given so much to this nation. It is our time, the government, irrespective of the political parties or affiliations, to think how they can bring meaningful development into the Niger Delta. The Niger Delta ought to be the Dubai of Nigeria, even Africa at large.
As Nigeria commemorates her 63rd independence anniversary, some Port Harcourt residents say there's no cause for celebration in the nation's treasure base.
If not before, by now you will see green and white, people will be jubilating, but now even now you can see I'm selling clothes, nobody even come here and say, and you can see I'm stamping a green and white, but nobody to come and say, Madam, how much are you selling? Mr. President, please, we need your help.
It is the considered opinion of Niger Deltans that 63 years after Nigeria's independence, the journey so far has not given them a real sense of inclusion in the Nigerian projects. Hence, their call on the government of President Bola Tinubu to change the narrative and offer them a new lease of life.
Inside the Niger Delta,